Mikel, congratulations.
Thank you.
You're through to the quarterfinals for the third successive season. How does it feel?
Great. So difficult to achieve so many good teams, and you really have to earn it. But I think overall, over the last two legs, and especially the way we played today, I think we fully deserve to be there.
You speak about so many good teams. Forgive me, I've got my phone here because I don't want to misquote these results. But I wanted your thoughts on the level of Premier League teams in particular in Europe. Have you seen the results?
Mm-hmm.
Man City crashing out on 8-2, the final score. That's Chelsea. Man City crashing out 5-1. What do you think that says about the level of the Premier League teams in Europe?
And the level is no question. The demands and the schedule that we have as well, there is no question about that.
How are you handling that then?
Well,
because the quadruple for some fans is on.
Put in our soul and all the energy and enthusiasm that we can in every ball and every training, and with a lot of staff helping the players to recover as quick as possible and to help them be in the right mood to play in 2 days' time or 3 days' time every time.
Yeah, of course, you are playing again soon. Attention turns to the Carabao Cup final. We just heard from Declan Rice, and he spoke about the side that many people don't see, that mentally draining element of having to get yourself up for games so frequently. How are you handling it as the manager?
Very good, because we are winning at the moment a lot of games. You are in every competition, and that's the dream, and that's what we want to be doing. So I'm the one as well that has to be inspiring and passing that energy, so I better be in the right mood every day.
And I guess it's easier when the results go your way.
Much easier. That's I always said that this is a different profession when you win than when you lose.
Sunday, then let's talk about it, because you met Man City earlier in the league. It was a 1-1 draw, of course. They will be hurt from crashing out in the Champions League at this stage of the competition. How much of a psychological edge would it give your players to lift that trophy at Wembley?
Well, this is what we want. We are in touching distance right now. We have to earn it now against a top side. We know that, but we're going to prepare the game to go and win it.
And you're confident you can do it?
Very confident. I always trust my players, and I'm convinced that we can do it.
Kasper, how did you see that one tonight?
Yeah, it was a difficult one. I think Arsenal put a lot of pressure on us first half. We didn't come out very well, I think. Made some big mistakes with the ball we don't usually do. Gave them some opportunities, a lot of set pieces. But we kept them out of it. And then a beautiful goal, great goal, of course, and then 1-0. And then I think we picked it up second half. I think we did much better. We were better on the ball. And then there was like 10 minutes very open, and after a set piece, they get the second one, and that was, that was decisive. If we could have kept it longer, 1-0, we had a shot at it at the end. So I think maybe the penalty at home was a big thing in this, and then of course I think Arsenal it's a very good team. It's very difficult to play against Arsenal. They don't allow much, very compact and physical. So a good team. We gave it a shot. Was not enough this time. So unfortunately.
I did want to pick up on that. Does that penalty moment feel like a decisive moment in the end? I know there's nothing you can do, and maybe you don't want to dwell, but...
Yeah, that's how it is. But there's a difference between going here with a draw and a win. 1-0 up could have maybe changed the nature of the game. But I think Arsenal is a quality side, of course. They have big players, 2 players on every position, and we are building up. And I think still you can see there's a little gap to try to close against the best teams. But 2 games, I think there was a possibility for us this time, and we didn't take it. So we're disappointed. But I also have to say they are very difficult to play against.
You're still fighting in competitions back home, and you said to me yesterday when we spoke that maybe you were further along in the process than maybe where you thought you might be when you came in at the start of the season. Yeah,
I think we have developed very, very well. Some of our young players have developed. You saw some of them today with Kofana, 19 years old in front. Ebo has taken Masa has taken big steps. You saw Montreal, 18 years old, coming in today. Some young players. We have a lot of new players. So we are learning. We left too many points in the Bundesliga. And playing 12 games in Champions League also is is a factor in this, I think. But now we have 8 Bundesliga matches where we are going to do everything we can to get back into this beautiful tournament, and that's our aim now.
Thank you very much, Laura. Ebbs, wow. As a kid, that must be how you dream of scoring your first Champions League goal.
I don't know if I could dream of scoring a goal like that, to be fair. Yeah, it was a good goal. I just saw the opportunity to shoot, and yeah, thankful to God that's worked today.
It was the half turn, it was the technique, it was the pace, the pace of the ball. It was unbelievable.
Yeah, it's a special goal. For sure, I'm going to remember it for a long time. Hopefully, that's the first of many in the Champions League for me.
I feel like all your mates are going to send you the goal. How many times are you going to watch this one back?
Yeah, I could be watching this one for a long time, to be fair.
To be fair, did it feel like it was going to take something really special? Because up until that point, their keeper had been unbelievable.
Yeah, for sure. It's a difficult team to play against. We saw that when we went there. And we knew that it would take moments like this to sort of put the game in our favour. And we, as a team, we did that today.
Look, we saw you go down. You had a bit of treatment and then you went off. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm all right, man. I'll be okay.
Perfect. I don't know if you know quarterfinals. It's Sporting Lisbon. They had an unbelievable comeback. 5-0 they won tonight. So that is your opponent. You had a good time out there, the league phase last season.
Yeah, we know that at this stage, it doesn't really matter who you face. It's going to be tough. It's going to be difficult. So we'll be preparing for that. But we've got another game on Sunday, so we'll be looking at that first.
Yeah, you certainly do. Are you ready to turn the end of this season into trophies?
This is the aim. That's what we want to do. It's what we've had as our goal from the start. So we're in the final stages of all these competitions. So we'll keep pushing, keep working, and God willing, it comes through.
Declan Rice, firstly, huge congratulations. Was today the definition of when a plan works out?
Yeah, definitely. I think after the first game, it was really tight, really even. We knew we had to work on some things, but obviously to win the game tonight and advance to the next round was really special.
And now also the first Champions League goal for you this season. Do you feel the pressure at all? Arsenal's got a lot of pressure at the moment. Are you just enjoying it?
Yeah, we're just embracing it. I think we're having an amazing season. Everyone, we started in August, we're now in March. Everything that's happening this season is down to the manager, down to us working hard, every day, enjoying it and living the game, and we've done that again tonight. And yeah, I think when there's games coming up thick and fast like they're happening, we've got a big one on Sunday, which is a final, but we need to keep going and enjoying it. So that's the main thing.
Of course, like you say, you've got the cup final on Sunday, but Sporting will be next in the Champions League. Any thoughts on Sporting as the next opponent? Yeah,
I've not seen much of them this season. We obviously played against them 2 seasons ago, or last season in the Champions League. Really tough team. Really good attacking players, really strong defensively. I'm sure Victor will tell us more about them. But yeah, another exciting tie to look forward to. Go to Portugal and then back here at the Emirates. So,
what do you say about this game?
I think it was a very good performance of us. We created some good chances, and then at the end of the day, we were really happy with the win.
You feel very secure in what you do, in how you defend. Is that the feeling you have as well?
Yeah, for sure. We know what we can do defensively, but also offensively. I think, as I said, we created some very good chances. I think the goalkeeper was really good today as well. And then it's really nice to keep the clean sheet as well and win this game.
And now you're fighting on 4. You can win 4 titles. The next game, the League Cup final. How much do you think about that? At last, winning a title, Arsenal.
Yeah, that's one of our objectives as well. Now we can enjoy today's win, and from tomorrow on we're going to work to Sunday and to try and win that game as well and lift the cup.
And then Sporting in the next round. Any thoughts about that yet?
Yeah, obviously I think good to them how they turned it around, I think, because I don't think it was easy. But yeah, that's something for after the international break to prepare again. Let's now focus on Sunday.
As a Swede, I have to ask you about Viktor Gyökeres. How do you see his development in Arsenal? Do you feel he's getting better and better, more calm with what he's doing within the team?
Yeah, I think so. Obviously, it's always a bit of an adaptation when you come into a different team, a different league, and I think over the last months he has developed a lot, and you can see what his qualities are. He's so strong, quick, he makes so many runs, and then also the goals are coming, so we're really pleased with him.